والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Surah Waqiah is known to be the mirror image of the previous surah, Surah Rahman. There, the rhetorical question that came again and again was فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Here, the use of rhetoric is different. The first reference comes with the powerful yet aggrandizing of the Sabiqun. Sabiqs are the ones who have won the race. They have come first, and their gold medals have already been taken out to be presented to them as they cross their finishing line, which is upon entering Jannah on the day of Judgement. And hence, ayat number 10 reads as وَالسَّابِقُونَ السَّابِقُونَ, that the first and the foremost are in fact the first and foremost. The use of rhetoric is further amplified for the Sabiqun in the very next ayah, number 11, by the use of the word muqarrabun to express closeness to Allah. Visualize yourself on an elevator and that you are being brought closer and closer to Allah on the day of Judgment. Slowly, slowly, as your rank keeps getting raised. The use of this rhetoric makes us reflect and ponder on the ways to get closer to Allah in the dunya. The best way, in my opinion, to try and attain for this muqam-e-qurb is to try and become one of the Swalihin, the only group of people whom Rasulullah SAW included in his salam in the ritual prayer. A Saleh is the one who constantly corrects himself, bringing himself closer to the right path. This in itself gives hope, as most of us are not of the caliber of the companions of Rasulullah SAW or the Waliullahs, whose level of commitment to Allah is completely at another level. Most of us are weak and succumb to our lowly desires. But if we embrace this truth and try our best to polish and work on our nafs and try to always correct our behavior with the right intention, inshallah, our plea will be listened to, hopefully, making us amongst the Swalihin, who would inshallah be given intercession by Rasulullah SAW, which Allah Himself has promised him. But this is a slow process. It takes a lifetime to develop core fundamental values such as sabr, shukr, tawheed, taqwa, tawakkul, ihsan, haya, and ikhlas. It is only when we bring these values in our practical daily lives by breaking our ego and surrendering moment by moment can we even think of getting close to Allah. Towards the end of the surah, Allah poses a lot of rhetorical questions towards the disbelievers. Starting from ayat 57 onwards, He says that since He is the one who has created us, then why do we disbelieve? He puts us in place by reducing us to nutufatin in ayat number 58, a dirty fluid which we call sperm. In the complex ayat number 60, Allah subtly mentions the different stages of death, which starts from the time the sperm fluid passes through the female, where out of millions, perhaps only 1 or 2 sperm cells get to make through, becoming a fetus, whilst all other cells die. Ayat number 62 makes an interesting reference to our primordial existence, the Alam-e-Arwah. Allah mentions that He will recreate us creatively in a way we do not know in the Akhirah. And if we doubt that, then have we forgotten our first creative life that He had given us? It seems to me that apart from mentioning this to us, Allah is trying to make us understand that the covenant which all the souls took in their primordial existence should be ingrained in their DNA, that Allah is indeed the Lord of all the worlds. A few other references to rhetorical questions are posed between ayats 63 to 73. The seed that turns to harvest, the fire made from the wood of the trees, and the water we drink, which could turn salty. Allah is reminding us of these blessings so that we show gratitude for the insurmountable blessings that He is constantly bestowing upon us. This ties with the tradition of the Prophet ﷺ to recite Surah Waqiah for our rozi. Unfortunately, many of us associate rozi as worldly financial gains only, but in its true spirit, it has a much wider definition, encompassing all types of barakah Allah may choose to bestow upon us. This would include opportunities to do charitable work, to be removed from harmful diseases, to be blessed in the company of good friends, warding off evils, and also protection from negative and toxic relationships. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the feed below, and please do share it with your loved ones. I wish you all a very blessed Ramzan. Ameen.